In order to run your WordPress site, you absolutely have to have hosting. There's no way around that. But not all hosting providers are created equal. And how are you going to pick the very best one for you? Well, we're going to help you do that. I say not created equal, and that could be an understatement. It's something that frequently gets overlooked as, it's just hosting, but that's really not the case. Good hosting can give you a boost in SEO, an ability to maybe climb higher up Google search, and that in turn can lead to more customers, more visitors to your website, more business for your business. It's actually a really important tool that you shouldn't overlook. It's so important that we never overlook it, and we update this list every single year so that you have the most up-to-date information to make a decision on what's right for your business, for your website, and how you're going to grow the most. So now you know how important it is. Here's our 5 top picks for WordPress hosting this year. Our first pick is one of the biggest on the market, and it certainly helps that they've been around since 1996. They have been doing this a really long time. This is Bluehost, and they are an official WordPress recommended hosting provider. So you've got that feeling of security when you just even go with them to start with. And they do offer a one-click WordPress install, which is really nice, kind of nice and smooth as you get into things. We love the fact that Bluehost offer a free domain name with hosting, which is absolutely not something you get with every single host, and that's going to keep the costs down. And speaking of cost, the prices for Bluehost are absolutely fantastic, and we can make them even cheaper. For every single hosting provider we're going to list today, we're going to give you a WPBeginner coupon code down in the description, and the one for Bluehost can bring a year's subscription down to under $35, a whole year worth of hosting for $35 or under. Our next pick is an incredibly highly rated WordPress hosting provider. They are an official WordPress recommended hosting provider, and they're just incredibly popular. They can be considered a more premium hosting service, which does mean that they can be a little more expensive, but they are going to offer you some unbelievable tools, such as the support they offer. There's really no competition when it comes to the best possible customer support from your hosting provider. It absolutely comes from Siteground. Exactly how good do we think Siteground is? Well, we use it. We use it to host our WPBeginner website. So if you needed a seal of authenticity, a seal of approval, it comes from the fact that we picked Siteground to host our very own website. One of our favorite things about them is just how fast they are. They have data centers all over the world, which means whenever somebody's logging in to your website, jumping on and typing in your URL, they're going to be able to connect to a data center that's close to them, which means they're getting the fastest possible experience. And the whole Siteground experience is ultra fast, and really that's what you want. Your customers aren't going to hang around if your website runs slowly. All of that doesn't mean that this isn't suitable for a beginner website. If you are a beginner, then Siteground is absolutely going to have the tools for you. But if you are more advanced or you're looking for something a little bit more premium, Siteground is also going to work for you. Like I say, price is a little higher, but the quality of the product is really fantastic. Next up, another official WordPress recommended hosting provider in Dreamhost. We love how easy to use Dreamhost is. It's got a one-click WordPress install feature, which is great. And the whole dashboard, the whole visual, the whole way you use it is just really nice, intuitive, and simple. They're also going to offer 24/7 support, and unlike Siteground, they are going to offer you a free domain name. So all of the providers are going to offer a free SSL, which is going to save you $80 to $100. It's the same here, but the free domain name you don't always get, saving you $15, and it kind of streamlines the whole process, puts everything together in one bundle, which especially if you're a beginner is really, really nice. If you are looking to jump from one hosting provider to another, maybe you've already got a website and you want to pop over to Dreamhost, they'll make that really easy for you as well with some auto migration. It just, again, Dreamhost is kind of about simplifying things and providing a great service at the same time, and we love it. Next up, we have Hostgator, who are specialists in WordPress hosting. Again, you're going to get a free SSL and a free domain name with Hostgator, so that is really beneficial. And in our research, we found that Hostgator is actually really great for growing businesses. So if you want to check out a full breakdown of all of the hosting providers I've mentioned today and kind of see exactly what each individual one can offer you, then there's a link down in the description for every single one that'll take you through to our full breakdown, and you'll be able to get a few more details there. Hostgator is very popular and we love their introductory price. It's really, really affordable. Now, their renewal price is going to be a little bit higher, so you can kind of migrate after that or stick with it if you really like the service, but it's definitely worth a shot considering how cheap it is to get started. Next up, we've got a newer player on the market, and what they're going to be able to offer is a really premium service at a really fantastic price. We are talking about Hostgator. They're also really great for WordPress specifically. They've got WordPress speed optimization, as well as a one-click WordPress install. We mentioned worldwide data centers earlier, and Hostgator do have multiple data centers, so they're also offering you a really fast product. Once you do have your hosting and your domain name all sorted, and you're looking to get started with building your website with your themes and maybe a page builder, then we would highly recommend checking out SeedProd. SeedProd is a page builder, and it's designed to be super simple, super intuitive, because it has a drag and drop system. So everything that I'm going to mention to you that it does, you can do with no code. The essence is that SeedProd is going to allow you to customize every single one of your WordPress pages to exactly how you want them to look, whether that's colors, fonts, design. Everything's there for you to be able to adjust it so that it can fit your personality or your brand or your business. And it's just a fantastic tool that's going to let you build exactly what's in your mind, rather than having to settle for less with maybe something that's generic or standard. SeedProd's available for a really fantastic price, and again, it is the cheapest if you head down into the description and click on our WPBeginner coupon code. So we've given you 5 of the very best hosting providers, but now I want to give you kind of a top 3 that are good at very specific things to try and help you narrow down which hosting provider you should go with. We're going to start with Bluehost. It's basically our top pick because it's best overall and best value. If you're looking for affordable premium hosting and you want the absolute best in class support, then I would recommend trying out Siteground. And if you're looking to grow a small business, then it's definitely worth having a look at Dreamhost. And remember, once you do get going with your hosting and you want to refine your site, then check out SeedProd. If you do have any questions about website hosting, then please leave them in the comments down below. We will do our best to answer all of them. And of course, do get subscribed to WPBeginner, and remember to like this video because I'll appreciate that. That's all from me here today. I've been James. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon.